Hello and welcome back to the FIFA Manager Series. I don't know if I said this last episode, and I don't think I did, but Spurs are coming off of winning the triple. They won the league, they won the FA Cup, and they won the Champions League. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this series. This is the second game of group stage of the EA Sports Invitational Cup, and I hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone and welcome to the King Abdullah Sports City here in Jeddah, the shining jewel as it's known. My name is Derek Ray and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. It's Real Sociedad up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, both teams with one eye on those knockout stages now, looking to get 3 points on the board today. Maybe only pre-season, but let's not forget there's silverware to be won. A cup's at the end of this.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
So the starting 11 for Real Sociedad. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got three midfield players behind, two slightly wide and one just sitting in front of the back four.
And we're off. Sociedad kicks off, and as you saw, I'm running a 4-1-2-1-2. This time I'm starting all rookies except for Steven Bergwijn and Gedson Fernandes, who doesn't usually start, but he usually comes in and plays the bulk of the second half for Giovanni Lo Celso. So, as I said, Spurs coming off of winning the triple. They won the league, they won the FA Cup, and they won the Champions League. So the goal of this series, this season at least, is to repeat as at least one of those champions. We've got Mourinho on the ball. There, he's on the wing. He's going to cut it in and pass to Diawara. Back to Mourinho, to Isaac. Mourinho with a shot, but White makes a very good stop to take the brunt of the shot away from Mourinho. The fullback White is going to get it up to Gedson Fernandes. Fernandes gets it up to King, who gets it up to Parrott. Parrott finds Bergwijn on the wing. Bergwijn in the box, and it's broken up by Rodriguez. So very good defending by Sociedad. Sociedad's going to try and get it up to one of their center mids for a counterattack, but it gets intercepted. So now Spurs on the counterattack. King gets it to Fernandes, who has a shot, and it's stopped by the goalie. Skip now with the ball after a nice play by White. Parrott, Skip at the bottom of the D, gets it up to King in the box. Bergwijn tries a pass into the box, and it gets blocked. So Sociedad now might have a counterattack. You've got White breaking that up. A chance for Spurs. Fernandes finds Parrott, who finds Bergwijn. Bergwijn trying to find King, but Rulli stops it in its tracks. Sociedad's going to have the ball in the 31st minute. It's going to be Rodriguez on the wing, and it goes out of bounds off of White. So Rodriguez is going to have a throw-in. He throws it into Llorente. Llorente back to Rodriguez, who gets it up to Marino. Marino gets it to Isaac. Isaac to Duhara. Duhara, Mourinho with a shot! And it's stopped by Visser. A second chance with a cross. but it's headed away by Foyth. Still not out of danger yet are Spurs. Marino gets it to Duhara, to Isaac. Isaac trying to pick someone out, and Fernandez picks it off. And then a shot by Marino, and that one is blocked by the defenders of Spurs. Foyth is going to have the ball and finds Aguirre. Aguirre tries to find Langer, but turns the ball over. Barantexa trying to make some space, make something happen, finds Duhara in the box. Duhara with a shot, and it is just wide. Foyth does a very good job of forcing Duhara to go near post, which Visser has pretty much covered, and a missed opportunity for Sociedad to take the lead right before the half. Barantexa is going to get through on the wing. He's going to have a little room as Langer trails him. Barantexa has to cross this. He cuts in and tries a shot, which Visser stops easily. Visser rolls it out. Langer to skip up to Aguirre, and the referee blows for halftime. The second half would start. No score in this game, and Spurs trying to take a little more control of possession here in the second half. They did all right in the first half, but they just did not create any chances. This one's going to be kicked out by the goalie. Spurs is going to win the battle at midfield, and then Aguirre gets it up to Parrott. A through ball to Bergwijn. Bergwijn sends it right down the middle where the goalie was standing and makes the save. Pierre is going to have the ball. Llorente takes it off of him, trying to go the other way with it. It's going to be Duhara to Porto on the wing. Lyons Foster marking him, and a cross into the box. Isaac gets a head on it, and Sociedad scores the opening goal in the 63rd minute. Lyons Foster marked the wing guy enough. It was Foyth who just couldn't get back to get anything on that cross. Even if he gets a little bit of his head on the cross, I don't think that Isaac gets enough of his head on the ball to send it in the back of the net. Visser couldn't do anything about that. It was just a nice play by Sociedad, and 1-0. Spurs are trying desperately to get back into this game. It's a beautiful long ball though to Barantexa, who is able to control it before it goes out and cross it in, and Visser does a very good job knocking it over the crossbar and out of play. 78 minutes and Spurs need a goal, so I went more attack mode rather than sitting back in defense and counterattacking. Immediately, Bergwijn makes some space and tries to find King, but it's snuffed out by the Sociedad defense. Foyth able to control it, and Lyons Foster gets a touch on it, who gets it down to Grobe and over to Hayes. Hayes tries to make something happen, but gets tackled very cleanly. And so now Sociedad trying to just possess the ball, let the minutes tick off the clock. Munoz finds Duhara up to William Jose, who replaced Isaac. And a nice play by White to break up the cross and clear it out. Bergwijn now with the ball gets it to Hayes. Spurs getting very desperate. Hins finds Bergwijn. Bergwijn finds Parrott. Parrott to Hins. Hins to cross it in. Oh my god. That might be in the running for the worst cross I've ever seen. I've seen really bad ones. After that god-awful cross by the rookie Hins, the ensuing goal kick, it's going to go to Munoz. Munoz with a beautiful long ball. Stefan's going to outrace Hins to the ball. Stefan is going to cross it into William Jose, who replaces Isaac, and Sociedad scores the brace to beat Spurs 2-0. It was very similar to the first goal. The winger races down the wing, crosses it in for the central attacker, and he just heads the ball home. past Visser, who couldn't really do much about it, and Sociedad gets their brace. The referee blows for full time, and this loss by Spurs sets up an interesting final group stage game. Borussia Dortmund has already clinched a spot, so it's up to the final game, Borussia Dortmund and Spurs, and then Real Sociedad and Al Ahly. Sociedad will probably win their game against Al Ahly, so it basically means we have to beat Borussia Dortmund in order to move on to knockout stage. I don't know what's separating Spurs from Sociedad. We have the exact same goal differential, exact same goals for, exact same goals against. So it's definitely going to be interesting in the next episode to see if we beat Borussia Dortmund or if Sociedad beats Al Ahly. If you like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and comment down below. And take care, and peace.